And welcome back to the Monster Medina Show. I am Mondo, the Monster Medina, along with my tag team partner, Christian Molinado. Our other tag team partner, Coach Tony Grijalva, will be back next week. Want to thank Coach Rod. Remember, this is the East Lake Falcons fundraiser happening right now at Showtime Sports Grill, 2106 North Zaragoza. Remember, if you are here at Showtime, as you eat, remember, it's Chicken Wing Wednesday, but whatever you have of food, I love chicken wings, girl. That's my favorite food. We'll get to that in a couple of seconds. I mean, I just chicken wings.
I think that's why we booked Wednesdays.
I
love Wing Wednesday. Let's go. Let's
party. He's not lying. He's not lying. Anyways, remember to tell your waitress that you're here to support East Lake, the football team, and then 15% of your ticket will be donated to the East Lake Falcons. And now we're gonna have Madeline Seta from the El Paso Diggers Volleyball Club. And Madeline, I'm going to need you to call that number as well and set that up for yourself as well. So make some noise for Madeline Seta right here. Come on now. There you go. The El Paso Diggers in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo! Got a couple of the girls over there.
I see that. So Madeline, let's talk a little bit about the El Paso Diggers volleyball clubs. I know you're all having tryouts, so let everybody know about the tryouts. And like I said, I see a lot of pink. I like that a lot. So talk to me about what you all do as the volleyball club and what experience these kids can have with you all.
So our tryouts start here in August. Throughout the weekends, every Saturday, we range from the ages from 7 to about 18 years old. We're a local volleyball club team. We started off in the Lower Valley, Clint, Socorro, Isleta, Fabens. We really try to target that audience because we know there's like an untapped athletic ability out there, and those are really great girls too.
And I'll be honest with you, you said Isleta. I actually grew up in that era you're talking about. Isleta. I was actually closer to Socorro than I was to Isleta High School, but like within 5 minutes, I could either go to Socorro, Sanelli, Fabens. Fabens more like 20. I'm lying, but nonetheless, all that area. But you're right. When I was growing up, which kids was a long time ago. I'm just gonna say that.
Dang, you're that old?
I'm old. I used to walk 20 miles to Isleta High School back in the day.
20?
I took the autobus to get to the school. And anyways, we didn't have anything like this when we were growing up. Not only I think the closest thing that we had for another sport, because I played basketball, I didn't develop until a later age, ladies and gentlemen. But nonetheless, like all we had was the midnight basketball. Now that I remember, that was it. But there are no other programs. Now for volleyball, all the clubs and stuff. So I think what you're doing is tremendous, especially for that part of town.
Right, exactly. And we do have one of our coaches. She's from Isleta. She's actually featured, fun fact about her, she's actually featured on the Isleta district bus,
really?
As a volleyball player passing, so nice. Way to go, Haley, right?
Haley, there you go.
Yeah, she's one of our own, right? But the way we do it is we really focus on the young ladies, the young athletes around us. We focus definitely at the beginning on developmental and fundamentals, so we really try to teach them all the right things at the beginning. For example, a lot of kids, when they start off at 7 in different leagues, they learn how to underhand serve. We don't do that. We teach them right out of the gate how to serve overhand. Sure, it might not go over at the beginning, but hey, they're learning that technique. So when we get to that age where they're having to serve overhand, we don't have to reteach them the overhand serve. So it's we're all about developmental, and then when we get to the 11U, that's when it becomes a little bit more competitive for them.
Well, I think, Madeline, you're doing a tremendous job. So now let me ask you something personal. I know your mom's involved as well. Mm-hmm. You've all been involved in this 15-plus years. What made you want to do this? What made you want to, what the skill that you learned? Because somebody had to, I'm assuming your mom taught you, somebody taught your mom. What made you want to pass it down, the knowledge you've got, to all these young ladies?
Yeah, it's definitely a family-ran club. My mom, she's a very well-known volleyball club here in El Paso.
Your mom's here, coach. Right, Mom? Let's go.
T. Lou, Tracy.
There you go, Tracy.
Shout out to her. She's been a very successful coach here in the El Paso area. Started off at Clint, East Lake, Fabens. She's had a very successful record. You can look her up. Very successful teams, taking them way down into the playoffs. And also with her club, she's graduated a lot of girls who've gone into the collegiate level, have done well academically, got them scholarships. And what she's done for me, she's taught me to be the mujer I am today, so really kudos to her. But the whole club aspect, we're a really tight-knit group. We really focus on quality over quantity. We have one of our great coaches, Clarissa. She's also a family member of ours, and she's coaches our national team, and she's taken the team a couple of times to nationals. They've qualified for nationals about 7 times, so we really pride ourselves on the way we coach and the way we deliver our style and what we teach these girls and what the kind of imprint we leave on them once they leave our club, so that's what we pride ourselves on.
Christian's about to ask you a question, but once again, this is the El Paso Diggers. Give them your information of how to contact you.
Yeah, so you can contact me at 915-497-7117, or you can look us up on Facebook at El Paso Diggers, and Instagram. We're available anytime. We do a lot of work at the Lower Valley in the Clint area. We're based out of Clint, actually. Our gym is there. We have our own gym, our own facility where we practice out of. So come by, see us, and come hang out with us and learn some volleyball.
So I know working in the Lower Valley, there's different challenges.
Right.
Right. So talk to me a little bit about the obstacles that you have to overcome serving that community that is untapped. It's a little unfamiliar for them. Sometimes they can be a little not wanting to commit because they're not used to that. So
Right.
Talk to me about overcoming those challenges.
It's definitely the commitment and economically, so for them, for the parents, for the girls, once they fall in love with the game, they want to be a part of it, but for the parents, it's kind of a little bit harder for them to commit because it is a financial hit, right? Because we do travel, we do do a lot of local tournaments. We do go about 9 months out of the year, but at the end, it's a payoff, right? You're kind of doing an investment in your own child because, once they turn 18, I guarantee you, if they play for me for 8-10 years, once they start off at 8 years old, they will get a college scholarship, academically or athletically, or even both at the same time. So
talk to me a little bit about your philosophy as the organization. It's got to go, most organizations sometimes is just win, collect the trophies, and then you're out of there. But sometimes organizations have the philosophy of going beyond the sport and doing, raising kids to be better adults once they leave the program.
Right. We do emphasize on life skills, even the girls that have graduated through our program and are in college or have their adult job really come back to us and kind of, thank Tracy, thank our coaches that they've been a part of because they really taught them life skills. But, we really do pride ourselves on our developmental stages because we teach them commitment, we teach them discipline, and then we teach them competitiveness, So we let them fall in love with the game. We pride ourselves in our development, in our fundamental. We're probably scratch that. We are the best fundamentally sound team in El Paso. So then once they become 11, 12U, we transition them into competitiveness. We figure out which girls, want to decide, hey, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. I want to play volleyball. I want to go to college. I want to learn these life skills. So then we transition them into a national team, and we travel all over the place so collegiate coaches can, showcase them, see them, feel them out, and then we do our job, at the end of the day.
So a little bit once they get to that point, what's your role in helping these girls get recruitment and talking to those coaches and kind of putting their name out there? What do you do beyond coaching them to help them get to the collegiate level?
Well, first off, we make sure that they're doing great in the classroom, right? Because that's kind of where all our money comes. As female athletes, when we go to colleges, we do get a lot of academic money. So we're staying on top. We make sure that we stay on parents, so they're always turning in a progress report, letting us know how they're doing in the classroom, and then it just goes with our training. We really do instill them. You have to do good. You have to be great. You have to learn how to do these things, and you can't just sit around and wait for someone to do it for you. You got to go out there and go get it.
I like that. Excuse me for interruption. I like the fact that they've got to do good, because if you don't do good, you got to keep up your schoolwork, because without the schoolwork, you can't continue to play. So I love the philosophy. I think it's great.
Absolutely, yeah. So, I think it's a great program. I know it's a great program. Some of the girls have over a year. I promise you'll see a definite development in your girls' skills. And then we also help the parents out financially. We do a lot of fundraisers. We were very understanding because my mom, single parent, she put me through club also. A lot of the parents, a lot of the kids' parents, some of them are single also, so we understand. We work with them. We do a lot of fundraisers. And then at the end of the day, we put a lot more work into it. We're supposed to be practicing twice a week, and most of the time practice about four times a week. So we're intense. We're good with development and teaching them how to grow up and hit the collegiate level. Right now we have about 5 girls. One plays for UTEP. Actually, she played for UTEP this past season, transferred to San Angelo State. We have one in New Mexico. Actually, she's an East Lake alumni. 2 of them, actually. Mia Ornelas also. She plays at Midland College. She's libero. And then we have 2 who are my sisters, Cassidy and Kaylin. They play in California. So
that is awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, and they're all on scholarship. They're getting their school paid for. So that's pretty amazing. That's an economically free for the parents.
Once again, it's the El Paso Diggers. They're having tryouts August the 3rd, 10th, 17th, and 24th. That is for the 1st to 6th grade, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Then on August the 13th, 20th, and 27th, that is the older 7th to 10th grade, 4 p.m. to 6:30. This is happening at where's it happening? At Clint, you said?
In Clint, yes,
Okay.
yes. The address is on the flyer.
Yes.
We'll post it on our social media and then my number's all over the place, so you can contact me whenever you need it.
Once again, give us your social media so they can follow you guys and support you.
El Paso Diggers, VBC, okay?
Well, Madeline, I appreciate you coming down, and
Thank you for having
a
me.
lot of
Yeah.
support for the El Paso Diggers, a tremendous club. I love what you're doing. I love what you
Yeah.
stand for, and I love the results.
That's what I'm
Teaching
talking
these
about.
young women to do a tremendous job. Make some noise for Madeline,
go.
ladies and gentlemen, the El Paso Diggers.
Thank you for having me, guys.
We'll take a time out. When we come back, Joe Dorgan will be in the house. We're live from Showtime Sports Grill, 2106 North Zaragoza, right here on EPSportsNetwork.com.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching. This has been a presentation by the El Paso Sports Network. Follow us at www.epsportsnetwork.com.